The Ural Mountains, remote, majestic, stretching across the vast expanse of Russia, these mountains have stood as silent sentinels for millennia. Their peaks, often shrouded in mist and snow, hold secrets that few have dared to uncover. Unforgiving, a place where winter tightens its grip and the wind whispers tales of old. The blizzards here are relentless, turning the landscape into a white, swirling vortex. The trees, bent and twisted by the force of the wind, stand as testament to the harshness of this environment. In this frozen expanse, a tragedy unfolded. It was a place where nature's beauty and brutality coexist, where the serene silence can be shattered in an instant by the roar of an avalanche or the crack of ice. A group of hikers, their laughter swallowed by the howling wind, vanished. They were experienced, prepared for the challenges that lay ahead, or so they thought. They set out with high spirits, their journey meticulously planned. But the mountains had other plans. Their story a chilling mystery. The hikers' campsite, once a hub of activity, now lay eerily silent. Empty tents, half buried in snow, flapped in the wind. Personal belongings scattered and frozen told a story of sudden abandonment. What happened to them? Why did they leave the safety of their tents in the dead of night? The questions lingered, unanswered, as search parties scoured the area. Theories abounded, from avalanches to animal attacks, but none could fully explain the strange circumstances. The Ural Mountains, with their icy grip, had claimed another secret, leaving behind only whispers and shadows. 9 experienced hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, students, dreamers, eager to conquer the frozen wilderness, they set out, their spirits high. The goal, to reach Otorten Mountain, their journey, a testament to their youthful courage. These 9 individuals were not just any hikers, they were a close-knit group of friends, bound by their shared love for adventure and the great outdoors. Each one brought a unique set of skills and experiences to the table, making them a formidable team. Igor Dyatlov, their leader, was a seasoned hiker and a natural leader, known for his meticulous planning and unwavering determination. The group consisted of 7 men and 2 women, all students or recent graduates from the Ural Polytechnical Institute. They were young, full of life, and ready to take on the world. Their expedition was not just a test of their physical endurance, but also a journey of self-discovery and camaraderie. As they prepared for their journey, the excitement was palpable. They meticulously packed their gear, ensuring they had everything they needed to survive the harsh conditions of the Ural Mountains. Winter gear, food supplies, navigation tools, and personal items were carefully stowed away in their backpacks. The journey to Otorten Mountain was not an easy one. The terrain was treacherous and the weather conditions were unforgiving. But these young adventurers were undeterred. They had trained for this moment and they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Their spirits were high as they set out on their journey. They laughed, sang songs and shared stories as they trekked through the snow-covered landscape. Each step brought them closer to their goal, and each moment was a testament to their youthful courage and determination. The Dyatlov Pass expedition was more than just a hike. It was a symbol of their dreams and aspirations. It was a journey that would test their limits and push them to their breaking points. But for these 9 young adventurers, it was a challenge they were ready to face head-on. As they ventured deeper into the wilderness, they were unaware of the trials that awaited them. But in that moment, they were united by their shared goal and their unwavering spirit. They were young, experienced, and ready to conquer the frozen wilderness. Days turned into weeks. The snow continued to fall, blanketing the world in a cold, white silence. The once bustling trails were now deserted, and the only signs of life were the occasional animal tracks that crisscrossed the landscape. No word from the hikers. Concern turned to dread. Families and friends gathered, their faces etched with worry and fear. The isolation of the wilderness only heightened their anxiety, as the vast expanse of snow seemed to swallow any hope of finding their loved ones. A search party was formed. Experienced mountaineers and local volunteers came together, determined to brave the harsh conditions. They packed their gear meticulously, knowing that every piece of equipment could mean the difference between life and death. The mountain held its breath. The air was thick with anticipation, as if the very landscape was aware of the gravity of the situation. The silence was almost deafening, broken only by the crunch of boots on snow and the occasional call of a distant bird. The rescuers followed the hikers' trail. Each step was taken with care as they scanned the ground for any signs of the missing group. The trail was faint, partially obscured by fresh snowfall, but it was there, a fragile link to the lost hikers. It led to an empty tent. The sight was both a relief and a cause for concern. The tent was intact, suggesting that the hikers had taken shelter there, but its emptiness raised more questions than it answered. Cut open from the inside, where did they go? The tear in the fabric was jagged and desperate, as if the hikers had fled in a hurry. The rescuers exchanged worried glances, their minds racing with possibilities. Had they been attacked? Had they panicked and run into the wilderness? The answers were elusive, hidden somewhere in the vast, unforgiving landscape. The search intensified. Rescuers called out, their voices echoing through the stillness. They scoured the area, looking for any clue that might lead them to the missing hikers. Every footprint, every broken branch was examined, but the trail seemed to vanish into the snow. They regrouped, poring over maps and discussing their next move. The search area was vast and time was running out. The cold was relentless, and they knew that the hikers' chances of survival were diminishing with each passing hour. A breakthrough came when they found a piece of clothing, partially buried in the snow. It was a small but significant discovery, reigniting their hope. They pressed on, their determination unwavering, driven by the belief that they could still find the hikers alive. As the sun set behind the mountains, casting long shadows over the snow, the search continued. The rescuers knew that the night would bring even harsher conditions, but they were undeterred. They were committed to finding the hikers, no matter the cost. Under a starry sky, the rescuers set up camp, their fire a small beacon of hope in the vast darkness. They huddled together, sharing stories and keeping each other's spirits up. The night was long and cold, but their resolve was unshaken. At dawn, they rose with renewed determination. The search would go on, as long as there was even the slightest chance of finding the hikers. The mountain might be silent, but the rescuers' hearts were loud with hope and resolve. Scattered in the snow, bodies, some partially clothed, others with horrific injuries, internal damage, fractured skulls, missing eyes, no signs of a struggle. The mystery deepened. What had happened on that desolate mountain? Some whispered of an avalanche, a sudden brutal force of nature, but the evidence didn't quite fit. The tent was not buried. No other signs of an avalanche were found. The mystery remained. Others spoke in hushed tones of secret military tests, or even whispers of strange lights in the sky. Could it be? Were the hikers caught in something beyond human comprehension? Theories abounded, yet none could explain it all. The injuries, the missing tongues, the strange discoloration of the skin, the evidence pointed in every direction, yet nowhere. The investigation closed, the case went cold, but the questions lingered. The Dyatlov Pass incident became a chilling reminder. Some mysteries, it seems, are destined to remain unsolved. The story echoed through the years, a haunting tale of adventure and tragedy, of the power of nature and the even greater power of the unknown. Was it an avalanche, a military cover-up, or something even more sinister? The Dyatlov Pass incident continues to fascinate. To this day, people debate what really happened. The mystery remains open. The evidence is out there. Theories abound. What will you believe?